You don't have to plaster your Duchess, the Duchess of Sussex, on the marquee as if it's the marquee on Broadway. The marquee on Broadway where Meghan always wanted to have her name. The manipulation of something that was so tragic to you in your life that left you transformed, which is to be understood. You're going to take that and you're going to manipulate that event, put it in this fabrication that happened to you in the streets of New York City. And there are people who are coming out to say, the taxi driver, all of these other people who are saying it wasn't a catastrophic. It wasn't near to catastrophic. It wasn't near to catastrophic. None of that happened. If you're going to manipulate people's emotions that you pretend to care about, or you care about, that is another low. That is a different low. If I get up to work on a stage, if I get up to do a session at the actor studio, if I'm going to bring in the event from my past, I do not want to go into the details because that's my experience. That's something that I don't feel like I want to reveal every detail of it. I wanted to bring an emotion that was needed for the character during the work that I did as an actress. I always feel so grateful and I always feel so privileged, the memories that I had with them. So when I bring people from my life imaginatively with the real sentiments around the events from my past on the stage as an actress, without revealing those details, without trying to get the audience to like me, without talking about them, I'm using those experiences through the technique and methods, emotional recall, sensory work, which is recreating those events for myself, allowing that to be the subtext of what I'm feeling when I say the words that are written for the character. So I don't divulge all of the details about the events from my past to attract them on my side and for them to pity me because of the loss that I had. Actors don't do that because that's being called manipulative. As a great actor, as an actor who does honest, truthful work in fictional scenarios, you bring your understanding of life, you bring your life experiences to those of the characters to produce sincere emotions. You don't pretend emotions. You don't fabricate. As soon as you fabricate, as soon as the audience get a sense that I'm trying to manipulate them, the audience, the moderator, they will stop and they will say, what are you doing? Don't play to the audience. Do not try to tell us how to feel. Leave us alone to feel how we want to feel. Bring it to the character and let the character text reveal the inner life that you're feeling as the actress. You don't have to go and tell them about what happened in your life to get the audience to cry, because nobody's going to cry. If you try to get empathy, nobody will give you that. The more you try to bring the audience to you, the more the audience is going to distance itself from you. When you are an actor playing greatly, you have to believe in what you do. A great actor will believe. A mediocre actor will try to get the audience to believe. Mediocre acting, Harry and Meghan, try to get us to believe over and over and over and over again because they don't believe themselves. That's when you try to get others to believe. If you believe yourself in your status, in your position, in your talent, you go and you do the work. You do the work. You don't have to convince the audience. You're doing the work. If you believe that you are deserving, that you have merited awards, same as the one they're in New York for, you do not have to then fabricate a whole scenario coming out of that award ceremony. She's on the stage of this gala and she's plastering it huge, big letters for the audiences to be reminded and to see how great she is. She's the Duchess. She's no Duchess. She's the Duchess of all the Duchesses. That's her name on the marquee on Broadway, even though they were off Broadway. They were not on Broadway. They were off Broadway. But their fabrication of events could be that she was doing a Broadway show. Who's to say that she's not going to wait another couple of days and then they're going to change the story to say we were in New York a couple of days ago because the Duchess of Sussex was doing a Broadway show. And what was the name of the Broadway show? The name of the Broadway show was, the Marquis was giving us the title of the Broadway show, and it was called The Duchess of Sussex. That was the theatrical experience. We were there with Doria, her supporter, and Prince Harry, who now is become I thought he was one of the bodyguards. He was third in line in the family of the Montecito trio. It's not duo anymore. He's third in line while he's fifth in line to be king. So now he's third in line to be king in Montecito. Meghan is first, Doria is second, Queen third in the line of succession in the Montecito clan. Manipulative behavior is not allowed with great acting. To see people in our world right now, to see people being applauded for something that is so wrong, when the real actors won't be applauded if they manipulated their emotions to be able to manipulate the audience's emotions. That's not applauded. And you have to go back to the rehearsal, and you have to go back to training to learn how to live truthfully, how to live sincerely, sensorially, and sincerely those emotions, and focus on what you're doing to try to create your past memories, to try to bring them and put them together with that world of the fictional character you're playing to create artistry. That's what's being required of great actors to do. Great acting requires that of you. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you do, like, subscribe, share, as I am trying to grow my channel. Thank you so much.